Happy day, everybody. It's Miss Joy and Happiness, also known as Helena Aaron. Talk about manifested miracles. Oh my gosh. How do I even begin? A couple months ago, I had made a wish. I put it out there in a prayer, or like others would say, a wish. And I knew I wanted my honey and I to have some new furniture. I was open to the color. The style, well, I wanted something luxurious, super expensive. But before I committed to buying anything, I wanted to see what God had in store for us. With active faith, I insisted we get rid of the old furniture before even any new piece came in the house. Most people would be like, that's the craziest thing. But it opened our space and our minds up to all the awesome possibilities. No longer did I see what I didn't want, the old furniture. With the empty space, I began to see and envision what I did want. With truly amazing circumstances months later, last week, it's just the coolest thing. I do this all the time. I manifest things almost on a daily basis, but they always still blow my mind when they come true. I didn't even have to cut out pictures of couches and beautiful lamps and rugs or furnishings for my dream board. I just said a prayer and I let it go. So this is what happened. On a Saturday morning, and of all things, I love a great deal as much as anybody else. I was out hitting estate sales and yard sales. It's always the thrill of the find, right? Well, that morning I was solo. My honey was working in the garage, and I didn't find much. So almost 5 minutes from home, I heard the voice of Spirit, the voice of God saying, go back, go back. And I'm like, what am I going back for? Where am I going back to? And that's exactly what I said and asked. Then the second time I heard, go back, I obeyed. I went back in the same direction that I had just come from. I didn't know where I was going, what I was supposed to find, but since this has happened many times, and when I obey, I'm always gifted generously with something amazingly awesome. I stopped at several places where I thought my miracles might be. No, just kept going farther into town. There was a little store I'd never stopped at. I pull in, I walk in, and I couldn't believe what I saw. A beautiful Italian cream love seat, very high end. When I saw the price it was marked, I about freaked because it was 80% of what it would be in the store. The only thing is the sticker said sold. I immediately took a picture of it on my camera phone and I sent it to my honey. And I said, I'm a little, but at the same time, this means I am on the receiving end, so I am going to get happy. Because I saw this, something even better has to appear. I went and asked the management, did they have any more furniture in back of this quality? She said yes. She said that a high-end furniture store had donated it to this particular place. She told me to come back in an hour, which I did. Well, in 30 minutes I did to cover my bases. I walked in, and for a Saturday, it was the most surreal experience. I look around me, and in the showroom, there is no one except myself. As soon as the manager spotted me, she yelled out, "Hey, there's the lady that wants the furniture." And I'm looking around, really? It's just me? So here comes the guys from the back, placing all the amazing furniture, brand new, still in bisqueen wrap, from the actual high-end furniture store. Placing it in front of me, and eventually the manager actually handed me the scissors to cut off the bisqueen and help her open these amazing finds. From gorgeous patio furniture, a 7-piece gray Italian leather sectional, office chairs in leather with stud accents, just beyond amazing things. The only problem was it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I asked her if there was anything else. She said yes, in the back, but it still has not come out yet. In the meantime, I had called my mom, and I told her, she's over an hour and a half away, what was going on. She found out there was a sister store in her town. So she jumped in the car, actually turned the car around, and she went there immediately. Within less than 20 minutes, she was calling me screaming. She said that the exact couch I was wanting, well, she was sitting on it, waiting for someone to come and put a sold sticker on it. My mom does not have a camera phone. She's very old school, but she has exceptional taste. So as she described this piece to me, I knew. She told me the price, and again, it was so insanely cheap and brand new. It still had not the price tag, but it still had the furniture store's instructions and tags on the couch. So now I asked the manager, I said, I have to hurry. Somehow I have to coordinate with my honey, go and get him, and then go to my mom's city where we can claim our couch. For some reason, I found favor with her. Well, I know why, because I pray. And I suddenly find myself in the back where the trucks unload. She asked me, all you have to do, dear, is point at what you want. And again, the guys will bring it to you and you can help us unwrap it. Item after item, all completely exceptional, beautiful, but again, not the right fit. So I graciously thanked her and the rest of her staff for giving me this opportunity, gave them a hug, said God bless, and I said, now I'm going to haul my butt as quick as I can to get my honey and go to your other location. An hour and a half tops, we arrive at the store, but my mom is not there. The manager immediately spots us and asks us what we're looking for. And I said, my mom is the one who just bought us the beautiful cream reclining Italian leather couch. I didn't even have to ask him. He said, come on. Do you want to see what's in the bag? I'm thinking, seriously? I turned around and I looked at my honey and I squeezed his hand tight, like, the excitement. So, as he took us in back, I pointed to this beautiful, beautiful brown contemporary Italian chair. Oh my gosh, it's the quality of the leather, the grain, the smell. And he said, sure, I'll unwrap it. And again, he gave us the price. And I'm like, this is too much. It's absolutely no words can describe. So now, with a happy heart, we arranged pickup for these items. This was on a Saturday, so we'd pick them up on Monday with a U-Haul and bring them back to where my honey and I live. Well, we invited Mom to the local Starbucks where we could rewind our gratitude and express our joy for what the day had brought and how God had blessed us so exceptionally. So as we're talking to Mom over coffee, I began to show her some of the pictures of the other beautiful items that the manager had presented initially to me in my location. She was in awe as well at these beautiful items of furniture. But suddenly, when I scanned the pictures in my phone, my mom just gasped. She said, that office chair, that leather office chair. I've seen one similar for $1,200. What did they want? When I told her, she's like, that's like 80% off. I said, I know. She said, I know it's raining. I know it's been a long day. But will you guys please go back to that location before they close at 6 and buy that office chair for your father? So we did just that. Oh, we were on the road a lot that day. But here we went to see and sit in the office chair to see if it would be perfect for my father. We get there, and it wasn't. My mom had called us on the road to give us the measurements and dimensions of what it needed to be. Unfortunately, it wasn't. So as I was talking to the manager, thanking her again, I hear my honey on the other side of the showroom. Hey, honey, wasn't this cream leather reclining love seat that you saw and you had taken pictures of this morning? I thought it was sold. I stopped what I was doing. I turned around and I said, yeah, it was. And the manager said, something strange happened. The people came in to pick it up and they changed their mind. Remember the 7-piece gray leather sectional? They took that instead. As I approached this little love seat with such in my heart, because I knew we were going to buy it, I said, it looks really similar to our couch we bought over in my mom's location. He said, pull up the pictures from your phone. We stood there, and there it was. The perfect match. The perfect circumstances. But it even gets better. So much better. Now the manager brought out a beautiful framed piece of art. Matched the sofa, matched the perfect brown chair that we were to pick up on Monday, and literally cost less than a lunch at a nice restaurant. We're now checking the time, and we have less than an hour, and it's still raining cats and dogs outside. But we said, do you have another location? She said, yes. Without hesitation, we jumped in the car and away we went. We walk in this tiny little store, and there is the most gorgeous white European design, 6'7" long, Italian couch. I looked at him, he looked at me, but we couldn't commit. We loved it, but where on earth would we put it? We had not figured that out. So we knew they were closed the next day. We said a prayer, and we let it go. If it was meant to be, it would be. Sunday came. After church, we were led to go into this furniture store. You could never imagine what happened. On the showroom floor, not clearance, not marked down. I'm gonna cry. Were the brown leather chair, the 2 cream love seat, and leather reclining sofas. And when we saw the price, we just stood there in awe, knowing they were already ours. Filled with such love and gratitude for what we had paid, which was still unfathomable. It left us in pure awe. It's like we were in a movie, watching it happen to somebody else. Now we go to the other side of the showroom, and there is the white Italian leather couch. We turn to one another. We see it's even more expensive than the pieces we had bought. And we said, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" I said, "Oh yeah." So guess where we were Monday morning when they first opened? And it was still there. It's funny how when things are meant to be, nothing can stop them from happening. Nothing. So just like the white leather couch, we let it go. We gave it some thought, and there it was Monday morning waiting for us. With so much amazement on it's whatever you see yourself having, believing it can be. No obstacles, no limitations. God is unlimited, so I'm unlimited, and I am an amazing manifester, and you can be too. Clothes, cars, trips, gourmet food. Front of the line VIP treatment is how my life can be summed up. Yours can too. Some people call it the law of attraction, and that is fine. But all I can say is, as a child of God, my God, your God, totally blows my mind. He really, really does. For on just a simple weekend, and this is what I wrote. Thank you, God, for the exceptionally favorable, incredible, gifted, above and beyond all expectations. I welcome all the manifested miracles you have for me. He had a lot. So when we totaled that $8,000 we would have spent on all of these wonderful pieces, and we looked at the receipts for what we had paid, all you can say is thank you. I still can't believe it. I sit on the sofa with such immense joy. And I will post pictures of these things in my blog. But with such excitement, I wanted to get this on to share with you. So, what will you be manifesting? And I hope even more comes to you. So with that, happy day, everyone. And if you need help, coaching, or empowerment, or even prayer, call me. I'll get you through. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. And may all your manifested miracles come true. With love and joy. Happy day.